instead of celebrating our progress, we start feeling inadequate. We start having feelings of jealousy, envy, or even sometimes resentment. No, because if you take away social media, how are you going to see me? Guys, hear me out. Why? Hear me out. Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Friendly Reminder. And on today's topic, we are going to talk about comparison. Comparison is something that we all can relate to. We often compare ourselves to other people without even realizing it, whether be it the achievement, be it their looks, how they carry themselves, how they talk, how they walk. We do that subconsciously. And let us all agree, it can feel draining sometimes. So here's the thing, comparison is nature, but it can also be the biggest thief of joy. So on today's video, I'm going to help you recognize when comparison is creeping in, and also help you on how to shift that focus onto you and your amazing journey. Okay? I have a question for all of us. Have you ever been scrolling online or TikTok, Instagram, basically on the internet, and all of a sudden you start feeling like you're not enough, you start feeling like you're not worthy? Have you? Yeah. If that's you, don't worry about it. We all have those moments. Now, I want us to start with our first point. Why do we keep comparing ourselves to other people? Comparison often comes from a place of insecurity or doubt. When we are unsure of our own journey or the outcomes of the journey that we are in, or what it's going to look like in the future, it is easy to look at someone else's journey as a measuring stick of your own. And trust me, social media doesn't make it all the way better, okay? Because every single time you open your TikTok, you open your Instagram, what do we see? We often see people celebrating their win, celebrating their milestone, and being on vacation. Like, it's all good, it's all sunshine and rainbows over there. But I want you to ask yourself this question: how many times do you see someone post about their struggles, someone post about their hardships? Very, very rarely, right? Exactly. And that is what you should keep in mind every single time you're comparing yourself to someone else, because it's really not fair to compare your day-to-day life with someone who has highlighted the best part of their life, and that is what they have decided to show. It is not fair to you, it is not fair to yourself. Okay? Like, think about this. When was the last time that you felt unworthy or not enough, or you're not in the right place of where you wanted to be? Or when was the last time you compared yourself to other people, and what triggered it? Like, if you have the answer and you feel comfortable, let us all write down the answers in the comment section so that we can create a safe space for us. Okay? When was that? When was the last time that you felt like, I wish I was here, I wish this was happening to me, I wish? When was that? And what triggered it? Because these are the questions that you need to ask yourself. When you're feeling unworthy, when you're feeling like you're not enough, I need you to look at yourself and self-reflect and ask yourself, how did I get to this point? What triggered me to this point that I am right now? So the second part of this is the effects of comparing ourselves to other people. So we have learned about the first, why do we compare ourselves to other people? Now we are on the second part, which is what are the effects of comparing ourselves to other people. First of all, it shifts our focus on what we are doing right. Instead of celebrating our progress, we start feeling inadequate. We start having feelings of jealousy, envy, or even sometimes resentment. I'm gonna give you an example. Like, there was a time that I used to compare myself with my friends so much. I felt like this one particular friend had everything that I wanted, everything that I desired, and it looked so good. It looked like she had her life put together, that it was taking so much from me. Like, she had a side job. She was doing great in school. She was traveling every single time we was on a holiday, and it ended up leaving me feeling like I was behind. I was behind in school, I was behind in life, I was behind in business. I realized that I was focusing so much on her journey, on my friend's journey, that I did not see the progress that was happening in my own. I forgot how amazing my life was in that moment, like I was so focused on other people's achievement that I forgot to look at my own. Because when I stopped focusing on other people, I stopped focusing on her life, then I started seeing the progress that I have been making throughout the months, throughout the years. So one thing I can tell you is, once you stop focusing on the outside, once you stop looking around you, then you finally start to see how pretty amazing your life is. I want you to put these 3 things in your mind as a reminder every single time that you're feeling envy, inadequate, jealous of someone else. I want you to remember this. Number 1, your journey is yours alone. Not with your parents, not with your friends, not with your family, not with your teachers. Your journey is yours alone. Okay? Number 2, someone else's success does not take away from your potential. Like, so when you see some of your friends succeeding, when you see some of your friends at a place of success that you would like to be, don't be shy to clap for them, because your time is not ready yet, but that doesn't mean you're not going to get there. Okay? Don't feel so hard to clap for your friend's success, for even people that you don't know. Clap for them, because be happy for other people's success, because so that when your time comes, people are also happy and clapping for yours. Okay? Because just because someone else has got the job before you doesn't mean you're not going to get that job. That just because someone got into school before you doesn't mean you're not going to get into school. You feel like our journey are different, and that leads me to my 3rd point. Life isn't a race, it's a path, and everyone's path looks different. It looks different. Sometimes we have struggles, sometimes we have wins. At the end of it, we have to celebrate every single small things in our life. That leads me to my next section, which is, how do we stop comparing ourselves to other people? How are we going to do that? We have talked about why we compare ourselves. We have talked about the effects. Now let's talk about, how do we stop ourselves from comparing? How do we stop ourselves from feeling jealous of other people's success? How do we stop ourselves from feeling some sort of resentment for other people's success? How do we do that? Now, I'm going to give you 5 steps that you can practice. Like, make it a challenge for yourself this 2025. 5 steps that you can practice to try and better yourself, okay? And my first step is practicing gratitude. Comparison can make you forget what you already have. So being grateful makes you reflect on the things that you already have and be thankful for them. So how are we going to do this practice? You are going to be sitting every single day in your room, or sitting room, or dining room, or like at the balcony, any single place that you feel comfortable, and write at least 3 things that you're grateful for. Be it as simple as having a roof over your head, be grateful. Being complimented by a friend, show gratitude. Be it as simple as putting on something nice and feeling fresh after taking a good shower, be grateful. Because once we start highlighting those moments in our life, we forget to compare ourselves to other people. Okay? So that is our first practice today that we're going to start in 2025. That is practicing gratitude. And number 2, celebrating our own wins. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate your wins, no matter how small it is. Every single achievement, big or small, deserves to be celebrated. Now, did you finish school? Did you finish your homework? Celebrate that win. Did you hit a milestone that you've wanted to? Maybe you're in social media. Did you get the 100k subscribers? Did you get the 100 subscribers? Celebrate those wins. The more you acknowledge your process and your progress, the less you compare yourself to other people. So celebrating our wins is something that we need to incorporate in our vision board in 2025, okay? Number 3, reframe your perspective. Reframe that perspective of yours, baby girl. Reframe it. Instead of seeing someone else's success and start comparing yourself to them, instead of taking it in such a negative way, see it as inspiration, see it as motivation. If they can achieve their goals, that means that you can achieve yours. Make it point of inspiration. Take that as, you know what, she did that, I can do it too. Let it not be so negative. Let it not have the jealousy, envy, the negative side of things. No. Take it as positive and insert that into your life, okay? And my next, what point are we in for? My next step to, is limiting social media. Guys, hear me out. Oi, hear me out. Limiting social media. And I am going to use this very strong word, if every single time you enter social media and you're seeing other people post on vacation, other people post when they're hitting milestone, other people post celebrating their wins, and that makes you feel inadequate, that makes you feel like you're not enough, that makes you feel like you're not in the right place that you want to be or you are supposed to be, then, keyword if, then limit the time that you're spending in social media. I'm not saying take away everything. No, because if you take away social media, how are you going to see me? I am saying limit it and start making your algorithm to make you celebrate yourself. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. Like, use social media to be a positive impact in your life instead of having it be a negative impact in your life. How are you going to do that? Every single time you see self-empowerment, like that, comment, so that every single time you are opening social media, those are the videos that you see. Okay? And my 5th and final step, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Your journey is uniquely yours. It is unique to you. It is meant for you. Your path is your own. Nobody else can live the life that you're living, and God cannot give you challenges that He knows you cannot do, like you cannot win. At the end of it, in every single challenges that you've faced, you've won those challenges. So make that like a reflection and be like, wait, my journey is only mine. Like, baby, oh, congratulations, you've got a job. Congratulations. Not my time yet, but I am going to get a job. You got into school. Oh, congratulations. Oh, that was your favorite school. Congratulations. Don't be ashamed of congratulating others. Just stick to your own lane. Stick to your lane. Because your journey is uniquely yours. I don't know how many times I have to repeat this, because it is yours. And the sooner that you realize that, the better life is going to get for you. Okay? Yeah. So this year, let us focus more on our mental health. And let us realize that comparing ourselves only blinds us, only takes away from the growth that we have already made. Like, that is not fair to the past you. Like, that girl really worked hard to get you here. So it is not fair you not giving her the credit that she deserves. Every single time that you feel like comparison is creeping in, remind yourself that I am enough. Remind yourself that my journey is mine. I'm going to take this journey alone. I am exactly where I need to be. These are things and affirmations that you need to remind yourself, because if you're not going to tell you this If you're not going to tell yourself these things, who is going to tell you? Who do you expect to tell you? Nani unangojea kukumbushe? Like, it's finally time for us to stop looking around us and turn the lens into our own selves. Start looking within, you know? And then we are going to recognize the amazing people that we are becoming. Trust in your own timing, baby girl. Trust in your own timing. And here is a friendly reminder to every single one of you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Your journey is uniquely yours, and trust in your own process. So if you feel like this message resonates with you, please leave a comment down below, share it with a friend, turn on the notification button so that you can be notified every single time I drop a video. Again, I'm promising you weekly drops. And let us create a community where we can grow together, we can feel safe together. And yeah, so thank you guys for staying this long. Love you so much. I love the support and the love that I've been getting from you guys, and see you soon.